Hi beautiful people, today we have a fascinating topic. I'm going to share with you all of my best tips so that you too can gain real self-confidence to go after what you really want in this life, to attract to you your dream life, and to be your most confident version of yourself. Let's do this. First of all, the most important thing that you can do is to embrace your real authentic self, who you are right now. By embracing that version of yourself, you increase your confidence. It means that you embrace all of your imperfections, all of your flaws, because they are just perceived imperfection and perceived flaw. In another context, all those things can be your superpower. Imagine that you use those flaws and imperfections to grow, to develop yourself. Then you can use those same imperfections to help other people who go through the same experiences that you have gone through. You help them to grow. You inspire them to grow, and to expand and to heal, and to become the best version, most confident version of themselves as well. So now your imperfections are not anymore imperfections and flaws, they are now your real superpower. So the first piece of advice that I have for you is to work on your real self-worth. It means that you love yourself. It includes self-love. It also includes self-healing. Constantly embracing part of yourself that are revealed to you. When, for example, you get triggered by something, it means that you have something to work on, right? Inner work. And when you go through that layer, when you successfully embrace and love that layer, another layer show up. And the more you embrace those layers courageously, right? Because confidence is about courage. It's not about not being afraid anymore, but it's about feeling your fear and taking the courage to do what you want to do anyway. Alright, the next fold of developing confidence, real self-confidence, is about all the things that you can do in order to feel more confident. One thing that will increase your confidence in all areas is to have a growth mindset. That means that you always believe that it doesn't matter if you have that skill now or not. By learning that skill little by little or in an intense manner, you have the ability to develop that skill to a very high level if you choose to. It doesn't matter if it's your makeup, if it's your intellectual skills, if it's your style, anything. Your spiritual awareness, having the growth mindset can help you to work in all those areas in order to increase your confidence in those areas. The more you work on a skill, the more confidence you gain and the more feedback you gain from your environment. And what happens when you get positive feedback from your environment, like someone making a remark like, wow, this is really good what you are doing, automatically you want to do more of that thing. It doesn't matter if you want to be influenced by other people or not. It really increases your confidence when you get positive feedback. Alright, so you can work on all areas of life, because when you want to develop real self-confidence, it means that you choose to empower all areas of your life. What will happen is that the areas that you haven't empowered will be your weakness, will be the point where you will lack confidence. And if you are constantly working on all areas without burning yourself out, then you increase your confidence with the compound effect. As time goes by, your skills are increasing in all those areas of life. So let's take a few areas and see what you can do there in order to increase your confidence. So we could start by the most obvious area, which is your appearance, right? We have the hair, we have the style, what you are wearing, we have the makeup, if you like to wear it, and you have shoes, your accessories, your handbags, nail polish, and stuff like that, right? So I will share with you what I do. When I want to look extra confident, right, I will put some makeup on. It can be a no makeup. That means I put makeup to the degree that you cannot see that I have makeup on, because I let my eyes and my lip neutral, but I put some makeup to cover the blemishes and the imperfections that are on my skin. This is my no makeup. So learn, if you don't like those colors, then you can learn the no makeup. It will do wonders for your confidence. And at the same time, learn to accept yourself and to love yourself without makeup, without all those artifice. In front of the mirror, being able to say, wow, I love you. You are magnificent. The way you were created. You can let yourself be advised on what kind of fragrance you want to wear, like a perfume. And it's always best to take care of your personal hygiene so that you don't need those things, but you just use them in special occasion. At least that is my opinion, because our natural scent is also a very attractive thing to have, instead of always masking it with all the fragrances that we have out there. But choose one that you really love and that corresponds to you, to your most confident self, and wear that confidently. It's the same for the hairstyle. Experiment to see what you like and what increases your confidence, and then when you find things that you love, then you stick with them. Also, wearing some high heels is always a sure way to increase your confidence. For this video particularly, I just wear my high heels. I don't know if I can show you what I'm wearing. Anyway, let's continue. And when you have self-confidence, you cannot help yourself but attract people, because they feel your charisma. You can influence them, and you have the pretty privilege, right? And you will see that everybody is smiling to you. Everybody, because you have that magnetic presence, because of your increased confidence that can come from your upgraded appearance, putting something really beautiful on as if you had something special, but it's a normal day. You can choose to make it your habit to do it every day, or you can choose to do it at some special occasion. But increasing your real confidence will come with your internal self-worth first, and those external things are bonuses. You can hear the dog bark. It's from our neighbors. So all the insecurities that you have, the flaws, the imperfections, they are really your superpower. Embrace them fully, or wear something that will mask them if you choose to. Last time in this video that you really love, my most popular video, how to become more attractive, check that video in order to be more attractive, not only with your physical appearance, but also what you can do with your energy in order to be irresistibly more attractive. So I can show you again my keloid, and with this kind of clothes you don't see it. Not because I'm trying to hide it, but I have taken the time to embrace it, because I understand that at the beginning it was an insecurity, but it is the catalyst that sent me on this journey of self-healing, of developing myself, of growing in confidence by embracing it. Now it's part of me, it's part of my charm, it's part of my own person, of my charisma. So you can start your own glow up journey. It means that you take care of yourself at a really deep level. You use the self-care habits that you know, taking bath, having some mask for your face, and healing yourself and your skin from the inside out. Getting to your dream body effortlessly with the tips that will help you do it as if it was nothing. By knowing your worth and loving yourself, you increase your self-worth. And it cannot be as easy as just embracing everything about who you are. Embracing the positive traits about you and embracing the negative traits about you. And also starting a journey to work on the things that you can improve if you choose to do so. But understanding that you are already completely perfect just the way you are right now. You don't need to change anything. You are already fantastic the way you are right now. So by using these tips that I share with you about self-confidence, real self-confidence, you will increase your self-worth and you will really change your life. You will upgrade even the people around you, your environment. You will really glow up by decreasing fast food, junk food, and sugar from your nutrition. You will really see a difference. And you don't have to do it all the time, because we are just human, right? And you will have phases where you don't feel like doing any of these things. But the point is, if it's a habit for you, if you do it most of the time, then when the phases come where you don't have the energy to do any of this, then it represents the minority. It means that 80% of the time you do your habits, and 20% of the time you are allowed to indulge in what you want to indulge. This is not going to make you change overnight if you miss one day or if you eat something that is sweet for one day. But by working on yourself most of the time, it becomes a habit and it becomes easier. You can start with what inspires you the most or what you see need the most work. I will really advise you to start at the spiritual level, because we are spiritual beings who think that they are human beings on this earth. So increasing your spiritual awareness by using mindfulness exercises like journaling, self-reflection, meditation, spending time outside in nature, understanding that we are all one. Those things are going to increase your awareness, understanding that what you see in others is just a reflection of you. All those things will increase your confidence, because when someone is giving you a judgment or a critical remark, you understand that it's not really about you, it's about them. They see in you their own reflection, and maybe it's something they see in you that they don't have loved in them yet, and they see that in you in order to learn to love that in themselves, right? You are just like a teacher that the universe is using for that person. When you understand these kind of things, then you don't need to get upset. Well, you will still get upset, right? But you will not stay there long, because you will understand that after all, it's just a reflection. If I get upset, it's because I have something that I need to love in myself. So this was the spiritual aspect, right? Meditation, spend time in nature. Those are the two things that I can give you for the spiritual aspect. And then for the advanced, doing the inner work, meaning you journal about yourself and your thought regularly in order to dissolve the baggages and the insecurities that you have carried out throughout your life. And it's done layer by layer. And you can check this video about healing yourself and reinventing yourself that I did by connecting to your own authentic and expanded self. Now, on the mental and intellectual level, it's really beneficial if you can become a lifelong learner. If you are still in school, it's great to learn in school, but your self-education, the things that you learn because you love to learn those things, those are the things that will really make a difference in your life, help you to upgrade your life, help you to inspire other people by sharing that knowledge that you have self-educated with. So read books, and if you can, listen to audiobooks as well. For example, when I'm cooking, I like to have an audiobook playing there so that I can register some lessons, even if I'm not 100% concentrated on it. It goes on the subconscious level and I'm still absorbing those information. So have your great books that you read and reread, and keep updating also your list of books, and choose your teachers, those people who inspire you. You can stand on their shoulders by learning through them what they have learned from this life experience, right? So that you don't have to redo all the mistakes. You can use their experience in order to grow faster. Also, it can be easy to say that, oh, I don't like all of those things, they are superficial and so on, right? Talking about this physical aspect, putting some lipstick on, doing your hair, putting something beautiful on, and rocking that work when you go outside, right? You can say with your high heels, you can say, oh, I don't need all of that. As soon as someone else comes into the room who is embodying all those aspects, like the hair, the makeup, the style, the shoes, the energy, everything is on point, then you feel intimidated. You may feel intimidated and say, well, I'm not interested in that. I'm just natural, right? Well, you choose who you want to be. But by embodying all of these things that I'm talking about, you increase your energy, you increase your ability to inspire other people, and you increase your own fulfillment in this life. And it's like a game, right? And you just play with it, and you just use your creativity, you dance with it, you play with it, and it's so much fun, right? It makes your life so much fantastic to live. And it's dancing time, of course. And it's dancing time, of course. And smelling the roses, even if they are not roses. Alright. Okay, when you decide to work on all these habits, it can feel like it's too much, right? You can feel overwhelmed. So I have this video about how to get your balance back that you can watch in order to see how you can dance with all the activities that you have in your life. Alright, on the vocational level, learning to know who you are and what you love to do is going to increase your confidence. And also, learning to bring love into anything that you do and to love what you do and do what you love, right? This is something that will increase your confidence because you are not just doing something because you have to, you are doing something you chose to do, you really want to do it, and you really love to do it. This is also a sure way to increase your confidence in the vocational area. And if you have self-worth enough in order to ask for fair exchange, then you can really get also financial remuneration from doing what you love and being yourself. And when you can go into that level that you gain money from the work that you love doing, then it's a really beautiful thing that is going to increase your real self-confidence and your real self-worth and your self-esteem. Alright, how to really increase your confidence on a daily basis? It's important to choose small actions that you will do every day. By doing those actions, by telling yourself, I will do this action, and by doing that action, you increase your self-trust. If you say you will do something and you do that thing, you start believing in yourself that you are capable of doing that thing. And the more you do it over and over again, the more you increase your self-worth and your self-respect, because you start knowing that when you say you will do something, you end up doing that thing. If you can do that for the small things, then you can do it for the bigger things as well. So on the daily basis, choose small actions that you will do in different areas of your life, right? It can start with drinking a glass of water every time you wake up. You can go into other areas of your life, like if you want to be more confident in front of the camera, you can take your phone and start shooting a video with your phone every day. There's mini diary video where you can say your gratitude for the day, or where you can say how was your day, what went well, what didn't went well, and what do you want to do for the next day. 3 things, right, that you want to do for the next day. Like I said in this video about the habits that help me upgrade my life. If you watch this video, you will hear me talk about the priority actions that you can do every day in order to upgrade your life. So in your mini video diary, you can say that, and by talking to the camera every day, right, in the form of a mini diary, you gain that confidence to look into the lens of the camera and to talk as if you were talking to a dear friend or to yourself, to a younger version of yourself. And this habit will also help you to beat the procrastination. You can choose to do only 5 minutes of any big project that you want to tackle, and those 5 minutes should be something so easy that you can start doing it immediately. What will happen is after the 5 minutes, you can decide if you want to stop, but most of the time you will continue doing it for a longer period of time. And the feeling that you will have after 20 minutes of working on that task will be something that really increases your confidence. And if you repeat this on a daily basis, then you will really increase your self-worth and your self-esteem as well as your self-trust, right, and your self-respect, which all contribute in gaining the real self-confidence, something that nobody can take away from you. And it doesn't matter who is around you or not, you know that you are doing your very best at your level, and you don't need to compare yourself, because comparing yourself to other people that are further down the journey is a sure way to trick yourself into thinking that you are behind, that you are not where you could be. But it's not true. It's not totally true. If you are doing the best that you can do in your own circumstances, that is more than enough. Increasing your self-respect and your self-trust. All those things are things that you can learn if you keep a growth mindset. And by keeping that growth mindset, you can totally reinvent yourself. In order to reinvent yourself at a really deep level, it's all about self-love and having gratitude for your life and all the events in your life. Like I say in this video about healing yourself and reinventing yourself. Make sure you watch this, because I think it's really important on your journey to constantly heal yourself layer by layer, to grow and to expand. I've really shared with you all of my best tips when it comes to gaining the real self-confidence. I hope that you will use those tips in order to grow into the most self-confident and self-actualized version of yourself. Until next time, stay inspired. Sending you so much love and blessings. Thank you. I love you. Bye bye.